Within the scope of today's video, we are only going to scratch the surface of the subject matter. It is important to bear in mind that although some of you may believe that the information that we are sharing is nonsense, the vast majority of the topics that we have discussed in the past, which many people had disregarded as speculation, turned out to be completely true. Establishing the required connections, observing their behaviors from behind the scenes, reviewing the documents, and locating the material I'm referring to are the most important steps in this process. What exactly is going on here? Let's find out. Furthermore, by June 2025, European markets will not be included in the regulation of mandatory markets and cryptocurrency assets, often known as MAE. Within the following few months, this piece of law will become operational. It is their trustworthy money that is in command. In accordance with the Ripple support MAE, the authorities in the European Union have made public a number of proposed legislation regarding stablecoins. Despite the high market valuation of $40 billion that Tether possesses, I believe that it is far larger. That being said, they would not be subject to MAE requirements because they did not wish to go through the process of complying with them. That should be a source of concern. The question is, however, what are the chances that the European Union would publish its proposed laws 1 month later, for an extremely extended period? Because of time, we have been speculating that Ripple is going to introduce its very own stablecoin. There is a possibility that you are not aware of the fact that at this point in time, they are effectively establishing one of the most significant businesses that we have ever witnessed. With regard to the Ripple, what is the anticipated size? In every single instance, the writing has been on the wall. It is my opinion that Apple will become a corporation worth $1 trillion, which will be far greater than Google. After what seems like an eternity, the year 2021 has arrived. World Economic Forum PDF and industry position on the knowledge and resources required to achieve fair cryptocurrency legislation. And you probably already have a good idea of who was participating in this discussion. If Brad Garlinghouse were to talk about the regulation of cryptocurrencies, what are the possibilities that they would have obtained their BID license in the state of New York in the year? Is it 2016? I would ask that you take careful attention to this, York. These individuals have made it very clear that they intend to make use of XRP in order to decrease expenses and enhance liquidity, as this is the approach that the New York banks will be taking. When the year 2024 rolls around, consumers of New York banks will be eager to use XRP as a means of obtaining liquidity and saving money. Standard Custody and Trust Company is an enterprise-grade regulated platform for digital assets that is situated in New York. Ripple made this acquisition in response to their promise of stability, which was just recently made public this year. Ripple has recently completed a substantial acquisition, which took place in the month of April. They mentioned that the majority of regulations conform to 2 distinct types of licensing, and we have already spoken about how important it is to have a license. The first one allows certain categories of recognized financial organizations, such as banks and non-bank financial enterprises, to issue stable coinage. This is authorized by the government. After obtaining a license that is specifically designed for cryptocurrencies, regulated firms are granted the power to produce stable currencies under the second type of cryptocurrency legal framework. You are correct, a regulated corporation, and despite the fact that Ripple is a regulated company, take a look at this. They detail the process of obtaining a license that is specific to cryptocurrencies, and if we have a look at Graph 3, we can see that they are urging us to visit their website at this point. New York in particular has a license that allows it to engage in commercial operations involving virtual currencies. The year 2016 marked the year that Ripple obtained this license, and everything is going according to plan. The Ripple platform adheres to stringent standards in each of these domains. There is no way to argue against the fact that it is an indisputable reality. Doesn't that make you scratch your head with regard to HM? It should not be, since things are only going to get better, and it is vital to keep stablecoins with CBDCs and other digital assets in order to cultivate an integrated financial system that is not now experiencing any problems. They look like this. Even now, I am unable to provide an answer. In this particular instance, we are talking about the year 2024. One potential solution that can be implemented under a unified ledger is the concept of a unified ledger, which was proposed by the BIS. The implementation of a system such as this might have a significant impact on the economy of the entire world. It is established a foundation worth $1 trillion. Simply put, I'm going to leave it at that for the time being. From this point forward, you can rest assured that the combined market size of the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem will be at least $5 trillion by the end of the next year.